Alright, well, I'm back, everybody. I apologize for not being here posting anything for a long time, but I had an SD card error, and I was trying to get footage on that recovered. And I had a couple different people try some different things. None of it worked, so it's lost. I had a whole bunch of footage on there of me tearing that seat out of there, lifting it out the back window, putting it on the pallet and stuff, and how I rigged everything and held the window open and stuff like that. So when that went bad, I started filming with my phone, so that'll be the first part of this, and then I got another SD card and put it back in. So I'm not even sure what else was on that SD card that went bad on me, but I wanted to try and keep things in order. That's why I didn't jump ahead and post other stuff. Anyway, thanks for your patience, and it's good to be back. On with the show. Big John, Big John. Okay, back up here in the tractor. It's been a couple days. I was madder than a hornet the other night after I did all that work and put the switch in, and it did the same thing. Well, come to find out, in all my haste, see that switch? It's worn out. See that one? Still got all the numbers on it, or the symbols on it. I put the old switch back in, and then I was mad because it was leaking and doing the same thing as the old one. And I just put what I thought was the new switch back in the bag, and was going to take it back to Bowling Green and raise some cane, but and I stuck the old one in my pocket to take in the house to fix. Well, the next day when I got up and went to fix the old one, it was the new one. So yeah, I put the old switch back in there the other night, and was upset. My GoPro has an SD card error, so if I can't get the footage of me pulling this seat out the back window after jury rigging the back window all the way open and everything else, I am going to be upset. I will take a hammer to that camera. That's not good. Anyway, I got a lot of other footage on there too, on that card. But anyway, so yeah, we're going to put this switch in this spot, and I don't have no way to hold my camera other than holding it with my hands right now. So I'm gonna put it together and we'll see if it works. All right, well, that was quick. She's pumping. What kind of volts are we looking at? 12.1. hey, it's coming up. All right, well, I don't know how much of that you could see. Well, we'll just leave this sit for a while. I got to put my monitor back in. That's what come up on the screen. Oh, my blue def temp is off too. Imagine that. All right, let's go grab the monitor. All right, got my monitor. I took that off the seat before I took the seat out the window, just as a precaution. Click. Oh, maybe I should have. Unfolded this first. I don't know. How do you go? No, I think you go in there first. And hide down underneath that. Right? Yeah. Yeah, like that. Oh, yeah. All right, no alarm. So I was having an issue with the A-pillar not coming on. And yeah. Okay, there we go. We're on. What is it, Max? Somebody driving down 65 without your permission? Okay, so yeah. That'll work. $13.8 on the bolts. All right, we're good. I do have to get the book out and figure out which one of them relays back down there is the relay from the key switch to that A pillar. And I need to get one because it was acting up. Just got to get back there and wiggle them all now. The seat seems to be staying up, so that kind of stinks that I pulled the whole daggone thing out for a switch that's in the armrest. One screw takes it out, but I could have swore it was leaking underneath, but that just goes to show you. Investigate things before you do it, but now I know how the seat works a lot better. Yep, alright. We still got air pressure, so now we'll put this armrest back together, one screw, and we'll go from there. I don't know. Take her back out and hook her onto the vertical till. See what happens. Of course, you're calling for rain tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. I don't know. This is not pretty now. Anyway, we'll see what happens. All right. Well, I almost forgot. Got my windshield wiper. So when I had it running, I raised that up. So I started to back up so I can climb up here and stay in here, so I can put my rear wiper back on. And I've got this rubber mat here, goes around the seat. There's the air filters. I'll take them apart and clean them first. For the cabin air filter, recirculating filter in the cabin. And I have a new air cleaner for the tractor, and I have to take the one out under the steps there for the cab and clean that out too while I'm at it. And then this mat goes to the back behind the seat. So yeah, I was putting no tools away, and I thought, well, I still got to do all that. But anyway, let's get this wiper back on. Now, the tricky part about all this is it's got a pretty stiff spring in it. So we're going to have to figure that out. There's about where it was. Ooh, that's real stiff. Okay, that'll help. That'll help a lot. No, it won't. No, it won't. Ow. Okay. All right. That's done. All right. Got that big heavy rubber piece put in there. Wraps all the way around. That was a pain. Oh, I see my bellows is coming apart too. That's not cool. Okay. Now I know where them little push pins go. I go in there. Got it. We can fix that. Tammy's back from watching the grandbabies. Okay, happy Thursday afternoon, everybody. I've been out here for a couple hours. Tammy took her truck. Oh, I left my bag in her truck, so the GoPro was in there. Hang on. Whew, is that better? Anyway, I got this big rubber piece. I got the switch put in. When I left the other night, I was all upset because I put the switch in there and it didn't work. It leaked. It come apart. I thought I had the new switch in it. And I was just upset and tired, so I pulled that switch apart, put it back in the bag, grabbed the old switch, what I thought was the old switch, put it in my pocket, went in the house. I was going to glue the old one together to make it work. So yesterday I get up and I'm looking at that switch here. I put the old switch back in instead of the new one, which explains why it came apart. So anyway, come out here today, put the right switch, put the new switch in it, and it works great. I got the monitor put in it. I got the back window wiper put on. I got this, there's a air filter there and an air filter back there. I took them apart, cleaned them out real good. I got this big heavy rubber piece here put on. I got some rubber. I have to let the seat down. That's what I'm doing. I have these little things that I couldn't figure out where they went the other day. Well, they go right in there. I noticed that it was pulling apart. That one push pin pulled out. So this gets pulled up over top of these, in behind there, over top of that. Let's get this in first. Hang on. Can you see? Let's get that push pin in there. These things have been taken out a few times, I think. They're bent. Just by design, they bend. So you go in there, and you come up and around, go over top of that, and you go over top of that. So that stretches out over top of that. And then, here, can you sit there? How's that? You take these push pins and they go in there. And that holds that on them
hard plastic. So now we're going to do the same thing to this side because it's coming apart. So yeah, this push pin. Where is the push pin? There's no hole on that side. Okay. So this one goes up like such. Drop those. That one goes there. This one goes. Boy, oh boy, you gotta have a lot of kneeling working on this thing. There we go. Put that push pin in there. All right. Now, air compressor's running. I left it run. I'm gonna take this air cleaner out. This is the cabin filter, the cab filter for the air conditioning. Whew. We're gonna take it out and clean it. How's it look in there? Not too awful bad. Some dust. Okay. So yeah, that comes in from here, through there, over there, out that tube, and up under here, and back in to where all the air systems are. So yeah, let's, yeah, she needs cleaned out. Let's go clean this out. Okay, got her all blowed out, cleaned up. Get her stuck back in there. There we go. See if I can do this one-handed. Maybe. Alright. I gotta get the book out. I gotta get the book. I gotta go through the book and see which one of them relays is for the A-pillar gauge printout, and then pull that out and clean it. Make sure it's got good connections. Okay, so I did some reading. That one right there. And this one right here. Let's look at that. It still looks good. All right. put this cover back on. All right. Slide the seat back. Hush, come right on. Alright, I got that rubber mat to put on behind there. I see this battery's about dead. And we're going to go out and we're going to hook on back onto that vertical till and rolling harrow. Alright, got all the manuals put back in here. I got the box with the different PTO shafts on it. And a few tools that I keep in here, which I'll put in the toolbox. There's the box. This has got your and that battery died. My other battery was in Tammy's, in my lunchbox in Tammy's truck, and she wasn't there. So that's gonna be it for today. We'll continue this on the next video. So stay tuned for part 2. Thanks for watching.